It was a near-perfect season with a bitter end.
Yeah, that was a big one. I mean, that was a tough week for us.
The Highland Rams, who steamrolled through the 2013 football season, falling to Coeur d'Alene in the final seconds of the 5A state championship game. Now, over 8 months later, the sting of defeat continues to drive Highland.
A lot of us have our little second-place medals hanging up on our mirrors in our bathrooms, just reminding us every day what it takes to work that much harder to be number one instead of number two.
They feel like there's some unfinished business in their minds and in the coaching staff's minds, and so let's go see if we can finish it.
Coming into 2014, the Rams looked to reload on the offensive side of the ball. Last season's field general Tommy Jewell and the two-headed monsters of running back Thad Hansen and Christian Atkinson have all graduated. But the 2014 Rams roster is absolutely loaded with talent. Notre Dame commit Tristan Hodge is back at center, and so is highly recruited linebacker Kyler Manu. Offensively, the Rams turn to Dakota Tillotson at quarterback. He's joined by T. Campbell and Connor Harding at the wide receiver spots.
I feel like a lot of guys that are stepping up, we're stepping up with a chip on our shoulder, something to prove that we feel. A lot of guys feel they should have been playing last year, not that the person in front of them wasn't as good as them or anything. Just we're all ready to play. We're not stepping up scared. We're stepping up excited and with the chip.
We try to feel like we reload. I mean, these kids got a lot of experience last year. We had a lot of kids on the field in mop-up duties in the middle of the third quarter, so they were able to gain a lot of experience varsity-wise. Got to see some varsity speed, which that's the biggest thing for a lot of these kids. They got to play at the speed of the game, and sometimes you just don't get that on at a JV level. But these kids are working hard. They're ready to go, and I'm excited to see what this group can do.
Despite having to reload in some key spots, another run to state isn't out of the question for Highland.
One deep, I feel like we're a good football team, and if we can build depth throughout the ranks, then I feel like we can be pretty competitive.